Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through defining a site in Dreamweaver because that seems to be the bit that everybody stumbles on. So, thinking about the exam next week and the mock one that we've done this week, what I've got on my desktop here is just this one folder, which is the superhero pictures and the stuff we're going to use for the website in the mock exam. Obviously, the one next week will have a different name on it in the main exam. Okay, so easiest thing to do, just right click on the desktop, new folder, and we get a new folder that appears here. Okay, now all I'm going to do is I'm going to rename the folder and I'm going to call it superheroes. So that is now my project folder. That's what everything is going to go into, the superheroes folder. So seeing as I've got this folder of samples here, easiest thing, just drag that into there. So now on my desktop, I've got a folder called superheroes. When I open it up, SH samples, and when I open that up, I've got the graphics of all the characters that I'm going to use. Okay, so that's all we've got at this point in time, just one folder on the desktop with some files in it. So let's go into Dreamweaver. So we've not touched Dreamweaver yet. We're just going to open up Dreamweaver. Okay, if you get any pop-up boxes at this point, just close them. If it says anything about manage sites, just close them. Okay, if you get the green welcome screen, you can ignore that. And what we're going to do, because it's the first time we've made this site, we need to point Dreamweaver to that folder on the desktop that we've just created. So we go to Site, Manage Sites, and you'll see in here any sites that are already on this computer, but don't bother with any of them. I just go to New and Site. And then you should get this screen up. Just make sure at the top, it should be, because it shouldn't be changed, but just make sure it is on basic mode at the top. If you see boxes you don't understand, just make sure you start again, do it in basic mode. So I'm going to call this superhero demo. Okay, that's all I need to type in there. Okay, I've just given it a name, superhero demo. Okay, and I click next. And remember, if it gives you an option, always click on no. So in this case, no, we don't want to use server technology. Next. Now this is the bit that everybody gets tripped up on. So first things first, let's start at the top and work down. You're going to leave this on what should be its default, so edit local copies on my machine. Okay, we're not doing anything to do with networks. Okay, and then you'll find here that there's a address for the folder. And what I'm going to do, and what you need to do, is click on this folder icon here. Yeah, so you need to click on that, and you need to point it to the desktop, to the folder you've just created on the desktop, the one you just made, superheroes, and if there's a sample folder in there, click on that. And what you're looking for, just down here, where it says select, you want it to say superheroes down there, or whatever your folder's called next week. So basically, just if you see a folder, just keep clicking on things until you see the word select over here. And click on select, and that should do it all. Okay, so you can see there, that's the address. So it's going to my desktop, and it's going to my superheroes folder. That's the tricky bit done. Next. Okay, if it gives you an option on the next screen, how do you want to connect to the remote server? Always choose no or none if it gives you these options. Okay, so the option there is none. And that's it, you're done. Okay, and we should see that our site is on here now, and if we click done and look down here in the bottom right hand corner on the file browser and open some files up, we should be able to see down here that all our files are in here. Okay, then all we've got to do is create a new website by going File, New, HTML, None. Yeah. Create, and that'll give us a blank page in a second. And just go to File, Save, and call it Index, and you should be ready to go then. Save. And if you just use Save rather than Save As, it will always put it in the right place for you.